in London. How do you respond? Good morning.
Good morning. Well, I think it's outrageous. The fact that people are being paid over £100,000 simply to leave the organisation is ludicrous at a time when, as you say, traffic in London is in gridlock and ordinary Londoners are struggling to make ends meet. This is profligate, it's bad management, and Sadiq Khan should not have allowed these enormous public sector payoffs. In government, we've actually now legislated to stop this happening in organisations like the NHS, where historically it had been rife. And yet here's Sadiq Khan signing off £5 million of these payments. And as CEO said in his piece a moment ago, over £100,000 per payoff. It's a catastrophic waste of public money.
While I haven't been to your borough for some time, I did used to go there regularly when my sons used to play sport in and around Croydon, and I have to say that traffic has never been particularly good. Is there an argument that Transport for London just isn't fit for purpose? It needs reworking, reviewing in some way, shape or form?
Well, clearly it needs to improve its game a great deal, particularly with regards to road transport. I mean, to be fair, the tube under Boris, during his 8 years, got a lot better. Things like the Jubilee line used to be a disaster zone and now run very well. But I think road traffic in particular is being badly managed. Red traffic lights everywhere, even on a Sunday. And by the way, on this point about the fare freeze, Sadiq Khan promised during the election campaign that every single resident would have their fares frozen. But in fact, he only froze the single fares. So anyone using an Oyster card or using their credit card to tap in and tap out, or anyone buying a season ticket, and those journeys I just mentioned probably make up 80% of journeys on the tube, those fares are not being frozen. So not only is he wasting huge amounts of public money by giving these sort of fat cat public sector payoffs, he's also broken his promise by only freezing a relatively small proportion of the fares when he promised a fare freeze for every resident. So he's breaking his promises as well.
Lastly, is TfL fit for purpose then? Should it just be scrapped?
No, I wouldn't go as far as scrapping it. I think it needs to be properly managed by an accountable mayor. I mean, clearly you need an organisation which runs transport in London, the tubes and the roads and everything. And I think sort of doing these grand gestures like scrapping it often don't solve the problem. What you do need to do is run them properly and accountably, and doing things like handing out £100 plus payoffs is just a catastrophic waste of money, and Sadiq Khan is personally responsible for that.